Hello, gentle viewers. This is Indian, and I welcome you to a new episode of Franchise Hockey Manager 3, the final episode of Franchise Hockey Manager 3. As I stated in the previous video, and I won't go over too much of this again, but just so you know, it's about the length of the episodes, and more importantly, I think there's just so much room to improve upon Hockey Manager 3 that I think I'd rather wait and pick up Hockey Manager 4 at some point in the near future. And just play other games on the channel in the meantime. So it's the two things combined, but it's honestly more the fact that I just don't like the interface. I don't like how much of the game is hidden, where you don't know exactly what's happening or why it's happening. So that said, let us proceed with the end of this particular season. It's been an up and down season. As you can see, we're in the 11th place right now. Only 5 points away from the Wild, who control the last playoff spot. So there's a lot of chance we could maybe make one last run. But we haven't had a lot of success, and you may notice the disappearance of Nathan MacKinnon. That's because he's injured and out for the rest of the season. Fantenberg is our sole all-star. Duchesne having another decent season. Grigorenko having a good season. Sveshnikov proving to be quite the goal scorer. Jost getting it done on the second line, although I was really expecting more from him. He's not showing the offensive creativity I'd hoped for. So yeah, we have some offensive talent. We just don't have a lot of it. Sveshnikov is at 3 stars already. That's pretty cool. So, we do need to appoint a new assistant, don't we? Let's make it Shattenkirk. Because, yeah, while McKinnon's out, we still need one. And I think Shattenkirk deserves it. He's a seasoned veteran. He's been playing with us now for a few seasons. So what we could really use is a trade, but I don't know what we would trade for. Because the kinds of players we want to trade for are the kinds of players no one's going to want to trade. We need like a Sidney Crosby. And there's only one of those. And I doubt Pittsburgh would give him to us. We just lost to freaking Edmonton. Goddamn Edmonton. Did you have to score 4 goals in the first period? I think you could have chosen not to score those goals. Or you need a great goaltender. And those are pretty hard to find. Those are in fact real hard to find. Development report. Pretty good. Pretty good. Player of the month was Ovechkin. Would I love an Ovechkin? Absolutely. Do I have any chance at all of trading for him? No. We can try it. You know what? What if I gave you Costin? Okay, they have to get some salary back. I can give you... Where is Landeskog? Where is Landeskog? What, seriously? What if I drop Costin? If I could give them less... Well, like Patera. A guy like Ovechkin would be so good right now. Do it. We're going to go for broke. We're going to see what happens if we can acquire an elite goal scorer. Who will at the very least replace McKinnon. And I don't even care if we don't re-sign him, because this is going to be our last season anyway. There's no reason really not to go for it. Forward confidence. Whatever. Bored. Call Washington agree, damn it. Let's do it. Complete the trade. Press Ovechkin. Oh my god. A legitimate goal scorer. Even pushes Panarin down to the second level, which I'm totally fine with. Alright, Ovechkin. A lot's on you. I only expect you to score 6 goals every game. You can do that, right? I'm sure you can. Oh, that's right. I don't have Landeskog anymore. I'm going to go with Grigorenko because he's been on the team for so long and been... Or do we make... Yeah, let's show him how welcome he is. You're the new assistant, Ovechkin. Assistant the crap out of everything. Damn it. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's start putting some wins together. We still have a very realistic chance of making the playoffs, but it would involve us... Well, a win like that will work. We need to keep that rolling, though. Damn it! Come on, Pickard. Ty Smith's injured. I don't know who Ty Smith is or why I care. What can we do to acknowledge the fact we don't have a great goaltender? See, Saros is average. Vasilevsky? Could I maybe get him? I will actually give you Costin if you agree to this. Even though Costin's super awesome, they'll do it. We need an upgraded goal. I'll even throw in Pickard because I'm such a nice guy. Because I'm sick of his crap. Can I drop the number 1 draft? Yeah, you wouldn't do it for... I'm probably get you to take like a 2nd round draft pick. I don't know, I'm being so picky. There we go. Offer trade. Let's do it. Let's get the elite goaltender we haven't had. We beat Toronto. Well done. Yes. I'm giving up a lot in this trade. Let's make that very clear. Costin alone is probably worth more than Vasilevsky. But we needed a great goaltender, and we finally have one. And then let me change my goalie starts. I want the best goalie starting all the time. we lost to Ottawa. Damn Senators, at least they beat me in a shootout. Shootouts are basically crapshoots, in my opinion. And losing in a shootout is no real shame. Good job against Calgary. I mean, if you have better goal scorers, you're more likely to win a shootout, surely. But it's not the end of the world. And it still gets you a point. Damn it. Good performance by Vasilevsky there, but not good enough. Come on, guys. Let's make this last run count. Actually, I might get fired at the end of this run, to be honest with you. Who's hurt? Oh, Smith will be back soon. I don't know why I care, though. Let's keep it going. Come on, beat Predators. Beat them good. 5-4, not beating them good, but, you know, we won in a shootout, so hey, that's a thing. Come on, Avalanche. I don't like the fact I can't improve as a coach during the season either, or even between seasons. I will always be one of the worst coaches in the league. I'll probably always be the worst coach in the league. God damn it, Ovechkin. I don't care how many stitches you have. Suck it up. As long as your face is still attached to your head, I expect you to play. Oh, we won in a shootout. Oh boy, Ty Smith is back. Hooray. Smith actually does have a pretty bright future. Although Bean is actually better right now. Good Ovechkin. Your ass is playing every damn day. Trading deadline. I don't think there's anything else we need to acquire at the moment. Kostein's so totally going to turn into like the best hockey player of all time. He's going to be like, I'm better than Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux combined. Could call me Wayne Lemieux. Damn, it's actually been quite a few days since we've had a game. Okay, 55 points. If we can get closer to 80, I'll feel a lot better. Losing 5-2 is not the way to accomplish that. Nor is losing 2-3. See, it turns out a loss isn't worth any points, so you need to kind of not do that. I don't know about the playoffs at this point. There's still a lot of games left, but we're not really making them up. We're not gaining ground at the moment, and that's kind of bad for us. Come on, Colorado. Let's beat the Hurricanes. We can take them. Okay. you're not really going to wave anyone interesting. That's the thing. We got 1 month to go. We've got about 20 games to go. Let's do it. By do it, I meant win. If that wasn't clear, I apologize. But you need to not lose anymore for any reason. Like, Arizona completely melts down, as do a couple of other teams. We still might make the playoffs, but I'd rather not back into the playoffs. Rather get there by winning. What can we do against the Canucks? We can lose again. Come on! Ovechkin was supposed to increase scoring, not completely obliterate it. And we just lost Vandenberg. Because of course we did. Yeah, we're slipping. Actually, we've been lapped by the Predators. At one point, we were ahead of them, and now we're falling behind. Because they've got really lucky with their OT losses. We're not out of it yet, but good lord, do we need to start pushing. And that begins by beating Chicago. How's Chicago in the Western Conference? I guess maybe it's sort of in the West. Okay. Come on, Chicago. Win. God damn it. I did say, come on, Chicago, win. That was my fault. I don't know what to do. This is the other thing I don't like about FHM. There's no clear way I can tell what to do. People just lose. And I can trade. Oh my god. I made the team substantially better. I got a better wing. I got a better goaltender. And now all of a sudden we can't score anything. We lost again. This is unbelievable. We've just completely melted down as a team. We've just stopped scoring goals. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is substantially the same team. And we've just stopped playing. We've just quit. It's like, nope. Oh, come on. Lost again. That's like 5 in a row. Alright, getting Vandenberg back will help. Oh, we're good. Okay. I mean, a team with this much talent should not just be not winning. It's got to be the coach, which means it has to be me, so to speak. And I don't think that's fair. If I can't actually get any better, then my team will never be successful. In a real sense. Oh, come on. 8-7. Really? These emails just get more and more irritating. Is he almost 100%? I was seeing an email like say, he's 100%. Never changes. Hey look, he's back. Oh freaking boy. That's gonna make a difference. Yeah, whatever. Are we not scoring? What is going on? I wish there was a sortable column here. Goals for 185, 199. 244 against. Yeah, we're just. There are 3 teams in the league who've allowed more goals than we have. And yeah, now Vasilevsky all of a sudden is just complete hot garbage. There's just something about this team. We can't play defense. We can't stop other teams from scoring all of a sudden. Lost again. This is just obscene. This is, oh my god. If there was 1% of me that wanted to continue with this game, it's gone now. It's just gone. This is ridiculous. This is just, wow. This is bullshit. Absolute. Come on! Yes, please check my PM so I can see that someone is injured. This is ridiculous. Absolute, complete bullshit. We have lost every single game since February 27th. Every single one of them. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. This is... It's bullshit. It is utter bullshit. And that's it. I'm not playing this. I'm not going to play a single other game of this. That's ridiculous. And I lost again. There was no logical reason for any professional hockey team to lose like 12 in a row. It just makes no fucking sense. I'm sorry. That's completely absurd. I get a 4-star goalie and he just quits playing. I've got 2 people with 70 plus points. Doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, 264 sounds real impressive. So yeah, he has a 4 goals against average since playing with me. He's lost 13 games. And the only thing that makes sense is it's because of the coaching. And that's bullshit because it means that in sandbox mode, you're never going to win. Oh, we finally beat Detroit. It means you're never going to get any better. I'm so salty right now. There is no logical reason we should just start losing game after game after game after game. None. It's just wow. Oh, hey, let's lose again. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's a bullshit month. One game in the last 16. Oh, look, let's keep it going. We've decided we're just not going to play anymore. We've given up on the season like 20 games ago. This is absolutely ridiculous. And if you're going to say, okay, your goal scorers aren't that good, I would accept that if you would tell me why they aren't that good. I, as the player, do not have enough information to make a determination with what makes a player good, what makes them bad. I mean, let's look at something for instance, just as an example. The best team is Calgary. Fine, let's look at Calgary. How many 4-star forwards do they have? 1. If I look purely at the star ratings, I see no reason this team should be winning so many games. If I click on stats, they have just as many people with more than 70 points than I do. Granted, Ovechkin counted for me, but... See, this makes no sense to me. Why is Calgary so good? Is it their goaltender? Maybe it's their goaltender. Their goaltender's got a 242. Fine. He's a 3-star goaltender. Why isn't Pickard that good? I don't know. There's no clear reason. There is nothing I am looking at on this team besides coaching that indicates to me that Calgary should be any better than I am. If we look at the talent level of my team, let's go back to our team. No. Here we go. I have one 4-star. I don't have any 4-star forwards right now because McKinnon is injured. But the overall talent level of our teams are extremely comparable. There's very little that separates me from Calgary. And yet, Calgary's number 1 in the Western Conference, and I'm probably dead last. And there's no obvious reason for it. Maybe one of you can look at this and tell me what exactly is going wrong. And I completely 100% understand that no one wins every game. And that's fine. And I completely understand that, hey, it's sports and it happens in real life too. I don't think any NHL team in history has lost 13 in a row. Or won 1 out of 15. That's what bothers me. There is no obvious reason except the coaching, and in which case it makes sandbox mode completely unplayable if you want to make your own coach. And then you can say, yeah, that's our path to glory is. And then I say, then why make me sim one day at a time? This is not good. This is not a good sports sim. I'm sorry. Maybe your experiences with the game are totally different, and if so, I'd welcome more knowledge about it. I'd love to hear what people think about the game and why they're having a good time with it. But I mean, this is absurd. This is almost identical to the same team, except better. And so yeah, last season I won 39 games. This season I won 27. What's the difference? I don't know. My team look better to me, or at least the same. It's just as a team, we had 234 goals this season. What about last season? 241. 7 goals. Unbelievable. We'll just finish today. That is... No. I've watched enough hockey to know hockey is not that streaky. It just isn't. And, yeah, that's it. I'm not even going to play through the playoffs. This is just an extremely disappointing end to the series, and I apologize for that. But, on the other hand, it's just not fun. It's not fun to not make it clear why you're failing. When I play FTL, and I get blown up. I know why I get blown up. I see no earthly reason this team should not be able to stop people from scoring goals against it. I see no reason. And it's complete and total bullshit. And maybe it's the engine, maybe it's the user experience, maybe it's something like in the OTP series. I recently noticed that my team was a lot worse than it looked because I had a setting checked wrong. I would even accept that. But this is just... It's the game deciding that professional sports is flipping a coin, which is absolutely not true. If that was the case, no one would ever play games, and the Browns would be equally likely to win the Super Bowl as, say, the New England Patriots, which obviously we all know is wrong. But when my talent level is the equivalent of, say, the Calgary Flames, there should be no reason they have twice as many points as me. There's none. There's no reason that acquiring a better goaltender should cost me 13 freaking games in a row. And I like OOTP because things are under the hood. But it's always obvious why you didn't succeed. I can check the box scores. I have lots of information. Oh, this is why I lose so many games. This player's not hitting well enough. I'd better put him somewhere else in the lineup. That option is not available to me in FHM for whatever reason. I don't have the knowledge I need to make changes to the team in a productive way. If I changed the lineup, would it have made a difference? No. My best scorers were on the top line, and they didn't score. Jost was a huge disappointment. I don't think Jost broke 40 points. The second line center, healthy all season, makes 36 points. Duchesne is the only player on my team. No one scores 30 goals, except Ovechkin, and he did most of that for Washington. I'm really salty right now. I'm in fact to the point where I'll probably won't play this game again. That's just... It's impossible. I will do some research at some point, and I'll look up and see how many team games in a row. I don't think any team has ever won 13 games in a row without a clear reason as to why. I just don't see what makes this roster different from, say, let's take another example. I know I'm just ranting at this point, and if you stopped watching the video, I understand. But it's Tampa Bay. Best team in the league, apparently. Has 2 5-star players and then a bunch of 3-stars. Clearly, Stamkos is awesome. Clearly, Hedman is awesome. And this at least makes a little bit of sense to me. To get freaking Pickard. And of course, he plays brilliantly for Toronto. Actually, he played like crap for Toronto, too. And how am I supposed to evaluate goalies when you get crap like this? Now, here's Michael Hutchinson. He's only a 2.5-star goalie, but mysteriously gets a 2.30 goals against average. Maybe their defense is better. I don't know. But if that's the case, how do I make my defense better? What are they doing that I'm not? They're playing a 2-3 system. Yeah. It's just... It seems to me the only logical conclusion that any sane person could make. I did not mean to say I apologize. I hit the keyboard spacebar with my arm. The only difference is the coach. And if that's the case, it means you can never actually play as your own GM. And that's unacceptable to me. So, that's it for the series. And any other thoughts I have about this game would probably only result in just a constant string of profanity for 8 minutes. So, please comment down below. Let me know what your experiences with FHM have been. Maybe it's just me. I completely acknowledge that there may be some deep understanding of the game I just don't have, and that's what's dooming me. But by all means, Comment down below. Let me know what is going wrong for me. But I'm probably not going to play this again. At least not anytime soon. The memories are still way too fresh, and I don't like to lose any more than the next guy. So, until next time, though, this has been Avindian. Comment, subscribe, maybe like, and as always, I bid you good day.